I'm here with Chris Mays of the Wesley College Wolverines, getting ready for this week's game against the Apprentice School. And Chris, let's talk about last week's game against or 2 weeks ago's game against Frostburg State for a minute. Maybe your best effort as a Wolverine, 3.5 tackles for loss, a couple of sacks. What do you think brought out the best in Chris Mays 2 weeks ago?
Really just the hate for Frostburg, and knowing it's a rival school, knowing they're in our conference. Coach Jazz always told us homecoming is one of the best games to have, just to show off on.
Now, there's been a lot of production in every game from a defensive line. It seems like every week it's a different guy stepping up to the plate. Talk about your teammates and talk about your evolution here at Wesley in the first year and a half.
Our first year, well, my freshman year here, we didn't do much rotation. They probably had maybe 1-2 guys rotate. Now, my sophomore year, we're actually having a 6-man rotation. Since Never had went down with the injury, we had Jeff Dorsey step up, be starting. Eric Adams rotates with me and Jeff about every 2 series or so. And then you have Paul Gilstrap. He has rotating with Mike and Carlos.
Now, how does that benefit you in terms of the rest? I think is the obvious factor, but does it help that you can actually sit and watch some defensive possessions from the sideline, kind of get a sense from a different perspective what they're throwing at you guys?
Oh yeah, that's the best part, to actually get the mental rep, to see how they play, how the offensive tackle plays, and giving each other pointers on what he's doing, what move to use against them. Yeah, and then keeping the fresh legs in and out, and keeping the offensive tackle.
Now, what do you expect to see from the Apprentice School today?
Actually, they have a lot of big linemen. Real good guys. They have potential, real good potential. Really want to come out play another game. They're a conference, so we have to keep the conference going.
Now, how does a football player spend a football Saturday off? Did you watch some games? Did you have some time with friends and family? How did you spend the Saturday off?
Oh, I was down back in Southern Maryland. I was hanging out with the family. Actually went to go visit grandma, go hang out with her. She talked about the game and everything. It's actually real relieving just to get a break, get rehab, get your body back together and get ready for next week.
Now, is it nice to have a road trip where you're not busing for 12 or 14 hours? I know it's just 3.5 hours down to the Tidewater.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's having those long trips to South Carolina and Georgia, it takes a toll on you. Having a nice bus trip. We're leaving Friday, so we get a little extra rest right before the game, so it's good.
Let's talk a little more about yourself. What are you majoring here in Wesley, and what do you hope to do in the future?
I actually major in sports management. In the future, I actually want to be either a fitness trainer or athletic trainer.
Well, talk about the training staff here in Wesley. How do they work you out here?
Oh, they're good. They're great. Chad, he does a great job. Actually had me on rehab when I had injured my shoulder in the Delaware Valley game. Had me doing rehab, had me ice and making sure I'm there, not slacking on me. So yeah, he helped me out. I'm feeling good now.
Now, are you taking the notes?
Oh yeah, I'm making sure I'm watching all what they do. They're real helpful. When somebody's down, they're right there to help them.
Well, hopefully you don't need them this week, and best of luck in the game today.
All right, then. Thank you. Appreciate it.